Hi everybody, just a quick video update about what's going on in the shed this week, and unfortunately it's not all good news, especially with the Mosquito. I've had real problems this week, which means that the update for tomorrow won't be happening. I'm well behind because of rectification work that I've had to do over the last day or so. I think in part 16 I mentioned that I'd had some paint lifting on the sides of the fuselage under the masking tape where I was masking the demarcation line, which I fixed and got a nice smooth finish on it. But then this week, when I was coming to do the national insignia, the roundels on the upper wing surface using the Montex vinyl masks, I got a really big tear on the top of the wing which I had to repair. And then today, when I thought everything was well, I was doing the squadron codes on the side and the Montex masks lifted the paint again. So clearly there was a major problem of my own making with the preparation of the model before painting it. Now the paint has come away right down to the plastic, which means that the primer hasn't bonded, so I had to take this all the way back to the bare plastic. So I've done that this morning. I had to strip all the rear fuselage down. I've left the wings because they've already been done earlier on. I did those yesterday, but I've now got the job of matching the camouflage up on the rear of the fuselage before I can make any further progress on that. So it's a bit of a setback, but we will get there. The way I removed the paint was using isopropyl alcohol, not ordinary alcohol. That's something that I could have done with when I found that the paint was lifting and I had to do all this reworking. And I used that so that I got a nice feathered edge. What was happening was, because the paint hadn't bonded, it was coming up in flakes and leaving a ragged edge which you could still see under the new paint. So you've got to get this feathered in nice and smooth so that you can't tell where you've re-prepared the surface. So that's set me back at least 3 days this week, and it's not worth doing any update for you for the premiere on Friday night as part 17. But hopefully now that I've cleaned the surface with that alcohol, it'll have removed any trace of grease, and I've re-primed it this time with Tamiya fine surface primer. So hopefully that will do the job this time through. And I'm going to have to match the scheme up where it meets the rear of the wing here and on the tail surfaces at the back. So that's a bit of a setback, as I said, but we will get there. It's part of modelling, but it's really completely my own fault. I do mention now and again the importance of preparing the surface before painting, and obviously it's not something that I've done well enough in this particular case, and it leads to all sorts of problems later on, as I've learned to my cost this week. The other thing I wanted to just quickly mention was the next maritime build. A lot of subscribers joined the channel last year when I was building the hood, so obviously interested in naval subjects, and now that the Mosquito's coming to a close, hopefully, I wanted to decide on the next naval build, and I have a choice of two. The first one is the 200 scale Bismarck. The other one is the 1/350th scale Prince of Wales kit, but converted to the Duke of York using the Pontos set. Both builds would include Pontos detail sets. So this is the Duke of York 1/350th scale, and this is the 1/200 scale Bismarck set. This is the advanced set, so it's quite a bit more involved than the basic Pontos Bismarck set. But both of them are going to take a while. I think the King George V class will take probably 22-25 episodes, something like the Corvette. But obviously the Bismarck's quite a bit more complex, and I'm expecting that to run probably the best part of a year. The hood build ran to 50 episodes, so I'm expecting the Bismarck to take the same amount of time. Now, I mentioned the poll that I'd produced on the channel, and there's still time. I'm going to close the poll on Saturday night this week, and I'll announce the results of the poll on Sunday. I'll do a quick video on Sunday just to finally and formally announce that next build, and we'll also have a look at whichever detail set is appropriate for the build that's chosen. Now, to access the poll, as I said, you've still got time leading up until Saturday night. If you're interested in voting for one of those two subjects, if you go to the channel homepage and then to the community tab, you'll see on the community tab the poll underneath, and there's just those two choices. One or two people have suggested that I build something other than these two kits, but really when I've got two expensive kits and detail sets in the stash, I don't really want to set about any more financial outlay when I need to get these cleared off the bench. So if you're particularly interested in seeing one or other of those builds, as I said, head over to the community tab on the home page of the channel and make your choice there. So that's all I wanted to do today, just a quick update. I've now got quite a bit of work to do over the next few hours to get the Mosquito back to where it was yesterday and fully camouflaged again. In terms of next videos, the poll result will be on Sunday, and hopefully part 17 of the Mosquito build, providing that I get that all sorted out. I won't leave it until next Friday. It'll probably be Monday, Tuesday next week, part 17. So thanks for dropping in for this one. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.